Hello friends, I hope you all are well. So in the last two lectures, we have seen that how we can write the z transform z parameters and y parameters in terms of other parameters. So in today's video, in today's lecture, we will see about how we can write the h parameters in terms of z parameters, y parameters and abcd parameters. So without wasting any time, let's get started with our today's video. So let's start with our first subtopic, that is to see how we can write the h parameters in terms of y parameters. So as we know that the hybrid parameters can be written in terms of the input voltage and output current when when we assume that the port 1 is the input and port 2 is the output. So we can write the hybrid parameters as V1 is equal to H11 into I1 plus H12 into V2, and second is I2 equal to H21 into I1 plus H22 into V2. So these are two equations A and B of the hybrid parameters, and this is how you can you write the Z parameters. So now when you compare these four equations, you can see that on the left hand side we see that we have input voltage and output voltage, and here you can see that we have input voltage and output current. So the similarity is that equation 1 and equation A have both the same parameter, same element, same parameter V1 on the left hand side, but on the second and B equation, second equation B equation, they are different. So can we write can we rewrite this whole equation in terms of I2? Yes, we can write it, but just we have to modify this second equation. How we can modify it? Let's see that. So what I can do here is, I can see that this B equation is written in the form of I1 and V2. But in second equation of Z parameter, it is written as I1 and I2. So I can take this term on the left hand side, so it will be V2 minus Z21 into I1 equal to Z22 into I2. This is somewhat similar to it, but here I2 is not in multiplication with some other element. It is a single element, it's single I2, but here it is multiplied by Z22. So what I can do is I can take Z22 under this whole equation on the left hand side, means I can divide it. So I2 will be equal to V2 minus Z21 into I1 divided by Z22. Now just simplify. It will be I2 equal to V2 upon Z22 minus Z21 upon Z22 into I1. This is equation number 3. Okay, this is equation number 3. Now just compare this third equation and B equation. What we can find this, when we observed here that V2 H22 into V2 and this H V2 by H Z22, they are same. So that means the value of H22 will be equal to 1 by Z22. Okay. Now, when you compare this I1 by I1 of B equation, you can see that we found that Z21 value is minus of Z21 upon Z22. So, this is how you can write the two. We can find the values of H22 in terms and H21 in terms of Z parameters. Now it's not completely solved right now. What we are left with only two parameters, that is H11 and H12. What we can now what where we can do? Now we have to find out that values. Now when you can observe that in this equation number 1, you can observe that we have I2 here also and we have I2 here also. This equation, can we put this I2 value in this? Yes, we can. So what will it become? It will. So sorry for the gap. Some technical issue came. So where were we? Okay. So we found out that the value of H22 and H21. Now we have to find out the value of H11 and H12. So how we can write that? See, I have this equation of I2 here, and I have this Z parameters equation of V for V1 in terms of I1 and I2. And in equation number A, we can see that I have V1 in terms of I1 and V2. So can I put this I2 value here? Let's find out what will happen when we put this equation number 4 in equation number 1. So what we will do is, it will become V1 equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 into V2 minus Z21 I1 upon Z22. Okay. Now just take Z12 inside the bracket, and it will become Z11 into I1 plus Z12 into V2 minus Z12 into Z21 into I1 upon Z22. Now take the LCM, it will become V1 equal to Z11 into Z22 into I1 plus upon Z22 plus Z12. Oh, sorry. Right now it's not. So it will become Z11 into I1, Z22 into I1 plus Z12 into V2 minus Z12 into Z21 into I1 whole divided by Z22. Now take the I1 as a common, so it will be Z11 into Z22 minus Z12 into Z21 into I1 divided by Z22 plus Z12 into V2 by Z22. So we get this equation for V1 equal to. Now when we compare it with equation number A, we get H11 equal to Z11 into Z22 minus Z12 into Z21 upon Z22, and Z12 is equal to Z12 by Z22. Okay. So this is how you write the H parameters in terms of Z parameters. I hope you understood this much, that we have just simplified using summation, using summation part, that we can write in terms of other parameters. Like here we have done in terms of I2, then we have simplified. So in the end we get the values for Z1, H12, H11, H21 and H22. So if you got a question and you have only Z parameters and you are asked to write the H parameters, so just solve for Z parameters. You have these values, and you can write the H parameters by using the Z parameters. So now let's move on to the second part, that is how to write H parameter in terms of Y parameter. So now we will discuss how we can write the H parameters in terms of Y parameters or admittance parameters. So we all know the equation for how we can write the Y parameters. So it's I1 equal to V11 Y11 into V1 plus Y12 into V2, and I2 equal to Y21 into V1 plus Y22 into V2. So these are the two equations. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. So when we compare these two equations with these two equations, we find that for equation number 2, left hand side is the same, I2, but for equation 1 and A, right hand side is not the same. So in order to get right hand side V1, we can rewrite this equation in terms of V1. How? Just take this equation this term on the left hand side, then it will be y11 into v1 equal to I1 minus y12 into v2, then divided by I1 minus y12 into v2 by y11. This is equation number 3. Now when you simplify this equation also, we will get v1 equal to 1 by y11 into I1 minus y12 by y11 into v2. This is equation number 4. Now just a simple trick, just to rewrite the equation in simpler forms. So now compare this equation number 4 and equation number 8. We observed that the value of h11 is equal to 1 by y11 and value of h12 is equal to minus of y12 by y11. So by using a simple mathematics, we found the value of h11 and h12. Now the thing is, only two parameters left, h21 and h22. What we can do here, just put the value of v1 from equation number 3 in equation number 2. So what we will get? We will get I2 is equal to y21 multiplied by I1 minus y12 into v2 upon y11 plus y22 into v2. Now just simplify it by adding and taking LCM. We will get y21 into I1 minus y21 into y12 into v2 upon y11 plus y22 into v2, and by taking the LCM we will get this is I2 equal to y21 into I1 minus y21 into y12 into v2 plus y11 into y22 into v2 whole divided by y11. And now just take y2 common and simplify it just as equation number 4. We will get I2 equal to y21 upon y11 into I1 minus, or you can say plus, y11 into y22 minus y21 into y12 divided by y11 into v2. So here when you compare this equation number 5 with equation number B, you can observe that h21 is equal to y21 upon y11 and h22 is equal to this y11 into y22 minus y21 into y12 by divided by y11. So if you got a question, suppose in exam you got a question of write the h parameters of the following circuits where it is given in terms of y parameters. So how you can write it? By using these values. Okay, so while writing the h parameters in terms of y parameters, you know how you can write y parameters. This is the question. This here, just find out the value of h1, y11, y12, y21, y22 and put here. You will find the h parameters of that of that given circuit. So I hope you understood this much till now. If you have any doubt till now, just how you can write h parameters of z and y parameters, you can ask me in the comment section. So now let's move to the last part of today's video, that how to write the h parameters in terms of ABCD parameters or transmission parameters. Now let us see how we can write the h parameters in terms of ABCD, or if you can say that transmission, how we can write hybrid parameters in terms of transmission parameters. So for transmission parameters or ABCD parameters, the equations are as follows: V1 equal to AV2 plus B into minus of I2 and I1 equal to CV2 plus d into r minus of I2. So these two equations compared with this, just as we have done in the last two parts, so I can rewrite the equation number 2 in terms of I2, which will be equal to I2 is equal to I1 minus of CV2 upon of minus D. Okay, minus D. This is equation number 3. And when we simplified this, it will be I2 equal to minus of 1 by D into I1 plus of C by D into V2. This is equation number 4. And when you compare equation number 4 and equation number B, you can observe that H21 is equal to 1 by minus of 1 by D, and H22 is equal to C by D. So this is how you can write the second equation, which in terms of current with an output current is equal to the H22 input current plus H22 output voltage. Okay, so now we got this H11 and H12. So how we can write or we can find out the values of H11 and H12. So I have V2, or you can say not we let's leave it equation A. Focus on equation number 1. So I have I2 here and I have I2 here in third equation. Can I put this third equation in first equation? Yes. So what will happen? Now let's find out. So when I put the equation number 3 in equation number 1, I get V1 is equal to AB2 plus B minus of I1 minus C V2 upon minus D. Okay, so minus got minus cancelled, and I will get AB2 plus BI1 minus BCV2 upon D. Okay, and now just I will take LCM. It will be AD V2 plus BI1 minus BCV2 upon D. Just simplify it, I will get V1 equal to B upon D into I1 plus AD minus BC upon D into V2. So this is equation number 5. By comparing equation number 5 and equation number equation number A, I get H11 equal to B by D and H12 is equal to AD minus BC upon D. So I request you all, those who are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any of the video notifications. And I request to all the viewers who are either my subscribers or non-subscribers, please like this video, which gives me the motivation to make more of this kind of videos. So see you in the next video. Till then, thank you very much.